Hey guys, this is you, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'll go through the new MG HS steering functions, wipers and indicator functions, plus all the light controls available on this vehicle. As always, if you wish to skip forward, you can use the timestamps down below on YouTube to go through different chapters on this particular video. If you find this video helpful, the best way to support the channel is to subscribe and like. Now, let's get started. Alright, first thing, let's go through the buttons on the steering. On the right, this is your volume control. Go up and down, that will change the volume on the music. Left and right will change your tracks or radio stations. Push down is to pause or play the music or the radio whenever something's playing. Then 3 buttons on the right. The first one is to answer the phone call. When someone calls in, single press is to answer the phone call, and long press or double press means hang up the phone call. While you're on the phone call, single press is to hang up the phone call. Next is the menu button. You can change the menu on the dashboard. Again, another video will explain what's on the top display for the dashboard. Click here, that allows you to change whatever is displayed on the right. Just a single click. Next, there are 2 start buttons on the left and right. You can personalize one of these 2 buttons. You will need to go into the dashboard, swap the screen to the vehicle. Under the vehicle, there will be convenience. Under the convenience, you can see function for the left start, function for the right start. You can click this to select one of these functions. Depends on the vehicle variants, depends on the specification, you may have different options available. The first one is called AVM, that's your 360 camera or the reverse camera. Next one is vehicle setting. Last one is source. SRC means music source. If I make the left switch to AVM, I'll press the left start switch right now. Now go to the AVM with the monitoring. Click again. That's going to cancel. Or if I press the vehicle setting and within the left one, press that. Now go directly out of vehicle setting. Click that. Go into the vehicle setting. Depends on what sort of vehicle setting you're on. Last one, you can see the vehicle source or music source. That means press this, it will change the vehicle source or music source, but right now it is playing under radio, so it's not going to do anything. If you have other music sources available, it's going to shuffle between the music sources. So that is how to change the left start and the right start whenever you like. After the 2 start buttons, you can see the horn in the center portion. That's how to engage the horn. On the left, that's your cruise control settings. I'll do another video on the full MG Pilot, but in this video, I'll explain how the cruise control buttons work. So if you are driving over 5 km per hour at any speed, if you wish to engage the cruise control, the first button you want to press is this button. You have to make sure your cruise control settings on. So swap the screen, go to the vehicle, go to the MG Pilot, drive assist system. You have to make sure you are on either ACC or ICA. If you're on ACC or ICA, when you start driving, you can just single press this button to start driving on a certain speed. That means the vehicle will drive on your set speed. This particular symbol on the dashboard will show blue light. That means the vehicle will be on cruise control. Once you're on cruise control, go up and down is to plus or minus. That means increase and decrease your driving speed. 1 by 1, push and hold will be 5 by 5s. Left or right on this particular switch is to decreasing and increasing your distance between the front vehicle. Right now 2 or 3 or 2 or 1, whatever you like. So that's how to use the cruise control functions. Whenever you want to cancel the cruise control, simply press this button to cancel or press the brake to cancel. Whenever you want to resume the cruise control, flick it up, it will resume back to the last cruise control. If you wish to use another function called speed limiter, you will need to go into the menu and change to lim. Under the lim, there's menu, there's intelligent. If it's intelligent, you are going to set the cruise control under your speed rating, which is 50, for example, right now. If it's menu, the easiest way to engage is to press the engage function. Press the engage, you can see it's going to set at 30 because we were not moving or our speed was less than 30. You can just go up and down to change that speed lim. That means if you're driving, you are going to control the accelerator and the brake yourself, but the vehicle will not allow you to go over, for example, 50 right now. If you do want to cancel it, press the button. Black indicator, that means it's cancelled. Just like that. That's how to use the manual speed limit. If you go to intelligent, you can see it's changed to auto. So that means whatever the reading is, it's going to limit your speed. But it's not engaged just yet. Whenever you start driving, you have to press this. Blue indicator means it's engaged. Black indicator means it's paused or cancelled for now. So that's how that works with the speed limiter and the manual or intelligent. Depends on what you like, you can change to all these functions. I'll quickly explain the ACC and ICA. ACC means adaptive cruise control. So it's going to do all the things which we mentioned over here. It's not going to give you steering assist or anything like that. But ICA, it's called intelligent cruise control. So that means under the normal adaptive cruise control, it's going to follow the front vehicle. At the same time, it will also give you a little bit more steering assist if the landmarking is accurate, or if the vehicle in front of you traveling at certain lines and things like that. You are going to see the steering function signs over here. That means it's ACC or ICA. When you are driving, in case you want to quickly change between ACC and ICA, you don't have to go into the screen. Push and hold this function and release. ICA is gone. Now it's changed to ACC. Push and hold again and release. There we go. It's changed to ICA now. So that's how that change between ACC and ICA quickly while you are driving. Next function is called voice control button. Right now it's not going to work. The vehicle does not have the built-in voice command. You will need to connect your smartphone to the screen with either Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Then you can press this button to engage your Siri if you use Apple CarPlay, or Google Assistant if you're under Android Auto. Next, let's go to the light control. This is your indicator and also light switch. So indicator, just up and down, from right or left. You have a convenience touch, so do not go all the way, just give it a touch. It's going to be 3 times for the blinkers, same going up 3 times for the blinkers as well. If you do want to use flashlight, pull it towards you. If you do want to engage the high beam, as long as one of the headlights is on, for example, push it forward. You can see the high beam light just over there. Push it back, that's high beam off. If you do want to switch the lights on manually or automatically, or switch it off, this is a small switch you're going to use. On this position, there are 3 positions you can use. So all the way on the left, that's your sort of night low beam driving lights. So all the lights are on, just as standard. Switch it just to the second click. This is your parking lights. So your LED daytime running lights are on, the rear lights are on, but not the low beam. Switch to the 3rd position. This is where most people are going to use on the automatic headlights. So the headlights are automatic switch on and off. If you're at automatic position, you can also switch right and bounce back. Automatic lights are off. I'm going to do it again. Automatic lights active, again off. So that's how that works with the auto lighting and things like that. Most people are going to use this vehicle under the auto light, so you can just leave it on the 3rd switch, or pretty much on the right switch, because it's not going to stay at off. Whenever you switch it off, it's going to bounce back. Under the right part of the dashboard, you are going to find this little switch by the bonnet opener. So this switch on 0, this is the highest leveling, and the 1 or 2 or 3, that just means lower leveling on the headlights. Most cases, if the vehicle is traveling just on normal weight distribution, 0 is okay. 1 in special occasions, 2 in some scenarios, 3 in the heavy weight distribution or things like that. You can adjust that if you want to do that, but 0 is the highest headlight leveling. On your middle screen, you have the small dots on the top. You can engage the front fog lights or the rear fog lights. The left one is the front fog lights. Click that button at any time. You can see the front fog light is now on. Whenever you switch on the front fog lights, the vehicle also automatically switch on minimum the parking lights, as you have to have the minimum parking lights or the low beam to have the front fog lights. And touch the bar again, that means front fog lights and rear fog lights are both on. Just like that. Again, press that to cancel both fog lights. Additionally, in the vehicle setting, under the convenience, if you keep swiping up, you can also find a front fog light, rear fog light switch over here instead of touching the buttons on the top. Auto high beam, so as long as your switch over here is pointing to automatic, even when you're driving in the dark, as long as this is also switched on, when it's completely dark, the vehicle automatically switch on your high beam. But if there's upcoming traffic or there are traffic lights, you're following another car with their tail lights on, the auto high beam will automatically switch off the high beam when you're driving in the dark. Last one, welcome lights on after a vehicle unlocked, just means when you unlock the vehicle when it's dark or anything, it's scenario that the headlights will switch on for about 30 seconds when you unlock the vehicle from distance. So again, you can see the surroundings when around the vehicle. Now if we go to the right, these are your windscreen wiper switches for the front and for the rear. For the front, you can see different clicks for the whole switch or whole stock. So this stock right now is on off position. At off position, push it down, it's going to wipe one time and that's it. Click one up, it's going to be on automatic or it's going to be on standard speed. Depends on the vehicle variants. Some vehicle variants may not have automatic switch. Under automatic or under mist, you can also adjust the sensitivity or adjust the wiper speed, left or right. Left, low speed, right, high speed. You have different clicks over here. If you keep going to low, that means it's going to wipe at one particular speed. High, one particular speed, that's the top speed. All the way back to off, that's also everything's off for the front wiper. If you do want to engage the rear wiper, standard single click, rear wiper will be engaged. Rear wiper will normally engage for 3 times and then wait for a turns. Basically it's set on one speed sort of thing. If kind of follow the auto speed, if the auto speed is higher, the wiper at the back will go a little bit higher. If the auto speed is lower, the wiper at the back will be lower. Right now, because it's off, the wiper at the back is the lowest speed. Second click, that's off. There's no indicators or anything like that, so just do remember to switch this off if you find that it's just wiping automatically. Next, you can find the windscreen washer indicators at the front. Pulling towards the steering and hold is to watch the front windscreen. Push it towards the dashboard or the engine bay direction and hold is to watch the rear one for the fluid. Alright, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you do not forget to subscribe, like, that's the best way to support the channel. If you want more MG HS tutorial videos, you can use the link down in the description to open the full playlist to go through all the videos I'm going to make for this particular channel. That's it. Thanks for watching. See you next video.